Hey, sports fans, this is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes. Here with my man Big C. How you feeling, Big C?
Feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Feeling optimistic about this week coming up. So I'm ready to roll.
I'm feeling optimistic as well because I think we might be able to get a win this week.
Fingers crossed. We both need
For sure, for sure.
it.
So we're going to start off tonight by going through week 4 of the NFL game by game. We're going to give the spread, the over and under, and we're going to pick who we think is going to win and maybe give a little bit of insight on that game and what we think might happen. So if you're ready to get started, Big C, I'm ready to roll.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. First up, we got the Thursday night game. The Dallas Cowboys at the New York Giants. The Cowboys are favored by 5.5, and the over and under is 45. What's your thoughts on that one, Big C?
I'll take Dallas and the points. Historically, Dallas really takes care of the Giants. I know last year in New York they beat them 40-0, so I don't think it'll be that big of a margin. But I think they're going to bounce back after losing 2 home games and take care of the Giants on the road, and I think it'll be over too. But yeah.
I have to agree with you on the Cowboys getting this win in this game, and I'm taking Dallas Cowboys and the points. I think it's going to be under, though. I don't think the Giants are going to score very many points in this game unless they got a running game because that's the Dallas Cowboys kryptonite right now. They cannot stop the run.
That's right.
So if the Giants can run the football, they can make this game interesting. But I'm taking the Cowboys and the under.
Okay.
Next up, we got your Cincinnati Bengals at the Carolina Panthers. And the Bengals are favored by 4.5 points. The over and under is 47.5. What's your thoughts on that one?
Well, because both defenses aren't that good, I'm going to definitely take the over. I'm going to take the Bengals in the victory, but I think it's going to be a close game. I'm thinking they're not going to win more than 4.5, so I'm not going to take the points. But I think Cincinnati's going to win, but it's going to be over. It's going to be a lot of scoring.
Man, this one's kind of tricky because as well, the Bengals, their rush defense is not that good. But I don't think that the Panthers have a running quarterback that can do what Mr. Daniels did on Monday night. So I'm going to take the Bengals, and I think they're going to cover that 4.5. And I'm going to pick the under on that one as well because I don't think the Carolina Panthers are going to score very many points because I think they can handle the Carolina Panthers offense. So I'm going to go with the Bengals and the points, and I'm going to go under on that one as well.
Okay. I definitely hope you're right, man. We need this one.
For sure. Next up, we got the New Orleans Saints at the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are favored by 1.5 points, and the over and under is 49.5. What's your thoughts on that one?
Man, it's going to be a tough game. I will take Atlanta and the points, but I'm going to go under. Divisional matchups, I don't think there's going to be that much scoring. The teams know each other fairly well, so I'm going under, but I'm going to take Atlanta and the points.
I'm going to agree with you, and I'm going to take Atlanta and the points because I think Atlanta will be able to run and control the clock against the New Orleans Saints. And I want the Falcons to win because they got Bijan Robinson, so I'm a little bit homer right there.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm taking the Falcons and the points, and I'm also picking the under because I don't think they're going to score 49.5 myself. Even though the Saints put up 40 2 weeks in a row at the beginning of the season, I don't think they're going to be able to do that against the Falcons because the Falcons do got a pretty decent defense as well.
True. Very true. Yeah.
Oh, that was Mossberg let me know that he got a birthday party he doing today, so he ain't going to be able to make it on.
Okay.
Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Houston Texans. The Texans are favored by 4.5 points. The over and under is 45. What's your thoughts on that one?
I'm definitely taking the Houston Texans. and I think I'm gonna take them with the points too. I think they're gonna win by at least a touchdown, I believe, and I'm gonna go over because Jacksonville's defense is pretty bad. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna take though. I think Houston's gonna score a lot of points. Jacksonville might put up some points too, but I got Houston big in that game. I'm gonna take the over.
I think Houston is definitely going to cover in this game. I'm not sure what their running game is looking like if Mixon is not there, and I think their backup got hurt as well.
Okay.
So I don't know what their running game is going to look like, but I'm going to put it on the arm of C.J. Stroud, and I think they're going to cover that 4.5. And I'm going to take the under because I don't think the Jacksonville Jaguars are ready to play football. I think they're going to go 0-4.
Yeah. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence and those guys got to get going sooner than later because their coach could be in trouble. Doug Peterson.
Yeah,
I'm reading rumors about him. Like, could be on the hot seat sooner than later.
Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, that's what they're talking about right now, possibly
Yeah.
letting him go.
I read a rumor that Bill Belichick could be eyeing that spot for next year or something. He wants to coach again, so we'll see how that goes into the offseason. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having Bill because Bill with a good quarterback can make some things happen.
Well, no doubt. You know his history with that. So, yeah, with Brady.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we got the Denver Broncos at the New York Jets. The Jets are favored by 7.5, and the over and under is 38.5. What's your thoughts on that one?
Wow. And the Jets are favored by that much. I think the Jets are going to win, but I don't think they're going to cover. I like the way Denver played last game. I like the rookie quarterback, Bo Nix. And I think I'll take the under, though. But I don't think the Jets are going to cover.
Man, last week I got beat up so bad with my picks. I was all over the place, and I think I went 6-10 last week. And the Broncos was one of those teams that I had no faith in, and they ended up beating the team that they should not have beaten. But I ain't taking them this week either. I'm taking the Jets. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers got that Jets team on a roll after losing that first game. I'm picking them to cover. They're at home, and I'm going to take the over on that one. I'm going to take the over that 38.5, and I'm going to take the Jets and the points. So hopefully they can get it done and get my record better than what it was last week. I can't go 6-10 again.
Yeah, I understand that. At least 500 you want to go.
Exactly. At least 500, right?
Yeah.
Next up, we got the Minnesota Vikings at the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers are favored by 3. The over and under is 43.5. What's your thoughts on that one?
That surprises me because I don't think Jordan Love's going to play. Have you heard anything about that?
I think it's still Willis.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going the opposite way. I have the Vikings winning that game outright. And divisional matchup, both defenses are pretty good. I'll take the under on that, but I got Minnesota winning. Although Malik Willis has been showing something that he didn't show in Tennessee. You guys didn't even let him throw the ball all when he was there.
No, we didn't have any faith in what he could do.
Yeah.
And it came back to haunt us last week because he put it on us.
Coach McClure is getting something out of him, so he's doing something right.
Yeah, he's definitely getting something out of him that we didn't get.
Yeah.
This one is kind of tricky. The Vikings was one other team that I thought would win last week, and they didn't. But I don't see them going into Green Bay getting the win. So I'm going to take the Packers and the 3 points. But I'm going to take the over on this one. I think they can score more than 43.5 together combined. So I'm going to go with that. I might not get that over, but I think the Packers can win this game for sure.
Okay.
Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Indianapolis Colts. The Steelers are favored by 1.5, and the over and under is 38.5. What's your thoughts on that one?
Well, unfortunately, I got Pittsburgh winning. I think they're going to go 4-0, but I got to win them by. I think they're definitely going to cover. and I'll say under because both offenses are, kind of struggling, I'd say. So I'll take the under, but I think Pittsburgh will definitely cover and win the game.
Pittsburgh Steelers at the Colts.
Mm.
I definitely don't see the coach scoring a lot of points against the Steelers defense. That's for sure.
No.
But I also don't think that Justin Fields, I think the most he scored is 20 points.
This past game, against the
Yeah.
Chargers. Mm-hmm.
So I really don't see them going over that 38.5. And I'll give the Steelers the win by that 1.5. That ain't too many points. Field goal, get me that money.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with the Steelers and the points, and I'm gonna go with the under because I don't think they're gonna score over 38.5.
Yeah, it's interesting because Coach Tomlin came out this week stating that Russell Wilson, when he's healthy, is going to be a coaching decision. So it sounds like he still wants to start Russ when he's healthy. I don't think he really believes in Justin Fields quite yet, even though they're undefeated. So that's something to watch as the season goes along.
Yeah, I was kind of confused about him even making mention of it. I'm quite sure they're gonna ask him the question, and they asked him the question.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I don't think I would have answered that. If I got a guy that's taking me to 3-0,
right,
and my defense is playing good,
yeah,
I don't think I would have just deflected on that question. I wouldn't have answered it at all.
Yeah.
I
mean, if Justin starts really struggling, if he loses you a game, then I could say making a change. But as long as you're winning, not making any mistakes, I don't think he has any interceptions this year. So just ride with him.
Yeah, ride with him until you see otherwise.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
But we're not coaches.
That's right. They see those guys every day in practice and evaluate them.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got the Los Angeles Rams at the Chicago Bears. I got the Bears with a little B. Yeah, because they ain't that good, even though they beat my Titans. And they got the Bears favored by 1.5 points. And the over and under is 41. Man, what's your thoughts on that one?
That's a tough game. I mean, because I know Justin Herbert, he's not healthy right now. He has an high ankle issue, I believe.
Well, this the Rams.
I'm sorry, the Rams and Bears. I'm sorry. So the Rams, I know they're banged up, but they won a tough game against the Niners this past Sunday. I'm still going to go with the Rams. I think the Rams are going to win that game, but I'm going to take the under. But I like Stafford, so I'm going to take the Rams over the Bears in this game. Caleb Williams hasn't really shown me a lot yet, so I'll take the Rams.
I'm really, really shocked that the Bears are even favored in this game.
Yeah.
And even though the Rams' two main receivers are out, I think they might still be out. Yeah. I still can't see the Bears beating them. I can't see the Bears scoring enough points to beat them.
Yeah.
And they're favored by 1.5. Which the 1.5 isn't a lot, but still, they shouldn't be favored at all.
I wouldn't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach
McVay we don't, though. I don't know.
Right. I have a lot of respect for Coach McVay. Just even going back to our Super Bowl game against him, he's just a wizard. So I got the Rams. I think they're going to take that game.
Yeah, I'm picking the Rams as well, and I'm going with those points because I think that they're going to beat the Bears outright. But I'm going with the under. I don't think they're going to score over 41 points because I can't even see the Bears scoring 10, really. Yeah. Definitely not 13.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams, and I'm going with the under on that game.
Okay, yeah.
Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are favored by 1.5, and the over and under is 37.5. What's your thoughts on that one?
I actually got the Raiders winning this one. Antonio Pierce, coach, called his team out, saying guys making some business decisions, and I think it's going to get their attention. So I got the Raiders winning that one, covering the points. And I know Myles Garrett is actually banged up. Like he had a foot issue. I think he was in a walking boot after their last game. So with him hobbling around, the Raiders at home, they had that tough opening home loss this past Sunday. So Yeah, I got the Raiders winning that one, covering the points, and I think it'll go under though. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of points scored. I don't
I
trust.
just don't know what to say it again.
I don't trust the Browns' offense.
That's what I was about to say too.
Yeah,
I just do not trust the Cleveland Browns, man.
yeah.
I'm like, come
Deshaun
on,
he's
bro.
not back yet.
Not
Plus,
back.
they're missing Nick Chubb too. Nick Chubb's a big part of their offense. He's out. So, and I think also their tight end is out, Njoku.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
They got some key injuries. So if you can't score no points, then you can't win.
right.
So I'm taking the Raiders as well. And I'm taking the Raiders and that 1.5 that they favored by. But I am definitely taking the under on that 37.5. I don't even think the Browns are going to get 10 points either.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely taking the under on that one.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mm.
The Eagles are favored by 2.5 points, and the over and under is 45.5. What's your thoughts on that one?
I'm gonna take Philadelphia. I'm not all the way confident in it because Tampa's coming off that loss against Denver, so I know they're gonna want to rebound. But I think Philly, they have a lot of talent. So I don't. I want to say they'll cover, but I'm not confident. But I'll say Philadelphia win. They'll cover that two. Was it 2.5 points? Is that right?
Yep, 2.5.
Yeah, they'll cover, and I'll take the under in that one.
Philadelphia Eagles and the Bucks. Man, the Eagles can't stop the run either, but the way Saquon Barkley is playing,
Like an MVP. Yeah.
you know what though? Is what's the name gonna be back? Is AJ Brown and Devontae Smith gonna be back? Is Devontae in the concussion protocol? Because I know he got knocked out.
I know AJ Brown is out. I'm not sure about Devontae though.
Yeah, Devontae got lit up on that. I don't know what the referees were doing, but he caught a pass. The dude drove him back like 5-10 yards, and then some lineman just come and smashed him, knocked his helmet off.
Whoa.
And he suffered a head injury.
Mm.
I don't know if he's in concussion protocol or not, but I don't remember him coming back in that game. So if they don't have both of them, this game could be interesting. But I'm gonna take Saquon Barkley's legs and my man Jalen Hurts' legs, and I'm gonna take the Eagles as well. I think they're gonna be able to cover that 2.5. But I'm gonna go with the under. I'm gonna go under that 45.5 on that one.
Yeah. So we're aligned there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up,
yeah,
we got the New England Patriots at the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are favored by 10.5, and the over and under is 40.
Oof. I mean, the Niners, they've actually, Brock Purdy, he's keeping that offense going despite all the injuries. But 10.5, that's a lot of points. So, I mean, I think they're going to win, but I don't know if they'll cover. I mean, New England, they're a tough team. They'll play them tough. And I'll take the under in that one.
$49. Do they get any of their dudes back this week?
McCaffrey's still out. And let's see who. I don't think the tight end, Kittle, I don't think he's going to be back yet either.
Ooh.
Yeah, so.
Is Debo back? Was Debo hurt for a minute?
Debo was hurt. And he might be out this week too. And I think about it.
So they must be saying that the Patriots are some bums because they still favored by 10.5.
Yeah.
I think that 10.5 is a lot too, Big C. So I'm going with the 49ers to win the game, but not to cover that 10.5. And I don't see them going over 40 either. Because I don't think the New England Patriots are going to score more than 7 to 10 points. And I can't see the 49ers scoring more than maybe 20. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the 49ers for the win, but I don't got them covering that 10.5. I
Mhm.
just can't see it.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the Washington Commanders at the Arizona Cardinals.
Mm.
The Commanders are favored by 3.5 points. Wow. And the
Ooh.
over and under is 50.5. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, I mean, I saw firsthand. I mean, Washington's offense, Jaden Daniels and those guys are amazing. Terry McLaurin, the running back Robinson, and they had a good scheme. But their defense, I got Arizona winning the game, actually. I do believe there's going to be a lot of points scored, though. So I'll take the over. I think it's going to be an exciting game to watch. But I got Kyler and the Cardinals winning that game, Marvin Harrison Jr. and those guys winning the game outright. And take the over at home, since Arizona's at home.
Man, that's a tough one right there.
Jaden's going to do well, though. Like, the Cardinals have their work cut out for them on defense, but I still got the Cardinals winning that one. Coming off a loss against the Lions, I believe they just lost to.
Yeah.
So
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. It's
I mean,
in,
yeah,
and it's in Arizona.
yeah. I mean,
You
listen,
know what? I'm taking the Cardinals.
yeah.
I'm taking the Cardinals for this win. I think that they just probably have too much experience for Washington, and they're gonna find a way to pull that win out, and they're gonna win it outright. And I tend to agree with you. This is gonna be a high scoring game. I think they're gonna go over that 50.5.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can see both of them scoring over 25 points, both of them. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals for the outright win, and I'm gonna go with the over in this game because I think it's gonna be a high scoring affair.
Mm-hmm. Be a great game to attend and watch.
Oh my God. Yeah, if you want to see fireworks for sure.
Yes,
For
indeed.
sure. All right, next up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay.
And the Chiefs are favored by 8.5, but the over and under is pretty low at 39.5.
That's interesting. A low over and under, but Kansas City is favored by 8.5.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe because you said Herbert's hurt, so maybe that's it.
That's a good. Yeah. I'll say Kansas City will win, but I don't think they'll cover. Again, Chargers know them well in the division. So, and I'll take the over, though. I think collectively both teams score over 39.
Yeah, I think they both score over 39 as well. And I'm taking the Chiefs to cover that as well. I can see them beating them by 8.5. I can see them beating them by 10 in that game, especially without Justin Herbert. Only thing is, though, but whoever the backup is, well, no, if you ain't got Herbert, you ain't really going to get that play action pass off, and you're not going to really be able to sell the run like you would if you got a good quarterback back there. Because the Chiefs' defense, they can't stop the run.
No.
Yeah, they can't stop the run. But I'm going to go with the Chiefs to cover, and I'm going to go with the under on that because I don't think the Chargers are going to score very many points in that game without Herbert.
Okay.
Man, this is the Baltimore Ravens, man. They had a brutal schedule, bro.
They have. I
The Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens. They got to have the roughest 4-game stretch in the NFL, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And I want to see Buffalo win. Obviously, Baltimore, I can't root for them. They're in our division, but I like Baltimore at home this Sunday night. I know it's a Sunday night game. But what's the point spread and what's the over and under?
The Ravens are favored by 2.5, and the over and under is 46.5.
Oof. I say Baltimore wins and covers, but I think it's going to be under. I'm going to take the under in that one.
Man, this is the way the Bills have been playing lately, man. Ooh,
Yeah, they're blowing teams out. They're embarrassing teams. So
they're embarrassing teams.
yeah.
Man, that's a tough one.
Who are you leaning toward?
I'm leaning towards the Ravens only because they're at home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. This is a tough one. 2.5. That's a field goal.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my man Lamar Jackson, man, and hope that he can pull out the win over those Bills. But man, that's gonna be the game of the day right there.
I read something earlier today that he's only like 570 some odd yards away from breaking Michael Vick's all-time record for rushing yards as a quarterback. And
Yeah,
he's only 27 years old, so that's amazing. He's on the brink of doing that. And Lamar, he's just two-time MVP. I mean, he hasn't won a championship yet, but individually, he's just an amazing guy. I mean, I love watching him play, even though he terrorizes us a lot, but amazing talent, man.
yeah, definitely an amazing talent, man. And I'm gonna try to ride him this game, man, and hopefully they can get the win. But that's gonna be a tough one, man. This is probably gonna be one I'm gonna be wrong on, like I was all last week.
Yeah. Two of the most exciting quarterbacks in the league going at it Sunday night, so I'll definitely be tuning in. It's going to be a great game.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a really good game, and I'm gonna take the over on that because I believe between the two of them, they're gonna score more than 46.5 points. So I'm gonna take the Ravens to cover, and I'm gonna take the over on that 46.5.
Okay.
Next up, we got my Tennessee Titans at the Miami Dolphins, and they got to be some bums because they're not even favored in this game. The Dolphins are favored by 1.5, and the over and under is 37.5. They don't even have a quarterback, bro. And
Miami's the thing on their third string quarterback, and they're favored by one of them. Honestly, man, I'm gonna go with your boys, man. I'm gonna say Tennessee gets the W. And I'll say that I'm gonna take the under though, because I don't think it's gonna be a lot of points scored, but I got Tennessee winning. So I think it's your time. I think
it's Will Levis's time too, Big C. I think it's your time for you to get this win, Big C. You're never gonna have an easier time than this one right here. You're playing against a third string quarterback. You're not playing against the quarterback that the Titans gave up to the Green Bay Packers. You're playing against a third string quarterback, which means you're going to be the best quarterback on the field that day. Act like it and get a win for our Tennessee Titans. So I got them winning that game outright, and I'm with you. I'm picking the under because the score is probably going to be 13-3.
Plus, man, Tennessee, I'm kind of pulling for you guys. You guys got a couple of former Bengals. You got Tyler Boyd, Chido Awuzie, and of course our former offensive coordinators, your head coach. So, man, I'm pulling for you, man.
Yeah. I know every time Will Levis comes to the sidelines, he want to put his head down or cuss Will Levis out because he's like, dude, come on, man, what are you doing? And he has a solid receiving core too. I mean, you got Calvin Ridley, you got DeAndre Hopkins, and you got Tyler Boyd.
Right.
You got three proven dudes. And they got a decent running game with Pollard. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You got to take care of the football.
There's no excuse to not win this Sunday, man. You gotta get it done.
No excuse whatsoever. And the second Monday night football game is the Seattle Seahawks at the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions is favored by 3.5 points, and the over and under is 47. What's your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, man. Seattle, I know they're off to a good start. I'm not really sold on them. I don't think they're really beating anybody notable. So I'm gonna take Detroit in the points, and I'll take the over. Both offenses are pretty good, but Seattle has to show me something. If they win on Monday night, I'll be sold, but I'm not sold on them yet. So I'm gonna take Detroit in the points and the over.
I'm definitely taking Detroit in the points as well. I don't know about the over though, because I mean, are the Lions going to score 30 and the Seahawks going to score 27? I can see the Lions scoring 30, but I can't see the Seahawks scoring 27. I just can't
Okay.
see that, you know?
Yeah.
Because no, I'm way off. That's 57. No, this is 47. Oh, yeah. They can go over that. They can go over that. Yeah, you're right on that. My math was messed up right there.
That's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see them going there. Yeah, for sure. They probably score 50 points. Both of them
Mm,
going to be in the 20s. And I could see Detroit getting in the 30s.
right.
So I'm definitely going to pick Detroit to win. And I want to pick the over on that as well. Hopefully this week I won't go 6-10. I'll go 10-6 or better.
I'll be pulling for you, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'll definitely be pulling for them bingos because I don't want us to be the only two teams. There's only three teams that ain't got to win, right? Us,
Yeah. Yeah, us. Well, your team, the Bengals, and Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. Yeah. Well, Jacksonville, y'all definitely don't got no chance to get no win this week. I
No.
don't think. Who they got? Yeah, they got the Texans. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Y'all gonna be the only team with no wins.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to get off the snide, man. It's time to get that W.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. What else you got planned for the rest of the week?
Oh man. Let's see here. Well, the college football game I'm looking forward to is Alabama versus Georgia, so that's going to be a good game. So me and a buddy of mine are probably going to try to check that game out. And really nothing else really going on. How about you?
Yeah, that's about it. We got a wedding to go to this weekend, and I got a meeting that morning, so I don't really have anything going on. I hope I get to watch Texas game. They don't play till I think 4:15, 5:15. I don't know if it was saying Central Time or if they were saying Eastern Time, but we don't play till the afternoon, maybe 4 o'clock or something like that. So hopefully I get to check out some of their game. They're on a channel that I don't have, so hopefully I can get it on my Fire Stick.
Gotcha there. Yeah. Well, on a personal note, I do have like a double date plan. Me and a buddy I know from Ohio State days, him and his wife, and me and Ebony are going to meet them at Cooper's Hawk this Saturday. So that'll be fun as well. So,
Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
yeah.
All right, well, we don't got anything else, bro. I appreciate you coming on the show tonight, Big C.
My pleasure, man. Always, it was nice doing this. We'll do it again next week as well.
Oh, okay, cool. We'll be on Monday and Wednesday doing NFL action.
Yep. Look forward to it.
All right, I'll see you, bro.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye now.
All right, peace.
Bye.
That was a pretty good show. You know, me and my man Big C went through week 4 of the NFL, just talking about who we think are going to win and lose, who's going to cover, who's going to make the over, who's going to make the under. You know, just sharing a little bit of what we think about what's going to happen in the NFL this week. I want to give a shout out again to my Houston Astros for winning 4 straight American League West Division titles. Let's go Astros. Let's get us another World Series number 3. Hopefully we can get past any of those other teams that are going to be playing in the World Series. Hopefully we can bring it back to Houston again. For my Astros and all our Astro fans, let's go and let's get this World Series back home in Houston. Peace.